Hello guys, NautoAce here, and before I give my thoughts on the whole Nintendo Direct that just happened on March the 3rd, I mean it was a pretty good one, I have to admit. For 40 minutes they had some games that I was surprised that they actually going to come out from spring and summer. So remember, that podcast, or that, excuse me, not podcast. I was thinking about my backlog battle, or the backlog battle. I mean, what the Nintendo Direct was basically focused on games that's going to come out in 3DS and Wii U, spring to summer. That's going to be on the next one because they need a list to what the game they showcase. I kind of forgot, but like I said before, talking about all of it, some of them are, or most of them are good. I want to just give like the bad things about Nintendo Direct. And I'm like saying, really, Nintendo, really? All right, first of all, my Nintendo. Yeah, I was expected. I know probably some of you guys hoping, oh, maybe they'll talk about my Nintendo, but then Bill Trenton did say that just be ready for March because it's going to be at March. And remember, March is barely starting. I can expect that they're not going to talk about it because they did say disclaimer. They're not going to talk about NX or anything mobile or Miitomo. They just said, be aware that more information is going to come this March. Kind of expected. I was hoping they did some preview, but, again, I cannot get it. Okay, the first thing that I said, man, this sucks, is, first of all, good news is, Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei, that weird RPG thing, that it's an RPG basically that has Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei reference, but it's an RPG. It's coming in America this summer. They finally gave it an American title, Tokyo Mirage Sharp FE. So he's like, awesome. And of course the developer, Atlas, and I'm gonna guess Nintendo is publishing because there's Fire Emblem stuff in it. Okay, so, and then of course Bill Trenton basically said, and I quote, since this place takes place in Japan, we're gonna keep it to its original form. Speaking Japanese with subtitle. He's trying to make that like a good thing. And of course, me, hashtag no dub, no buy. Guess what? Yes. You may think, oh man, it's like a good thing. Well, again, if you're a sub lover, hey, there you go. And that's what Bill Trenton basically did say. So the point is, yeah, if you expect the game's gonna be dubbed, yep, I don't think it's gonna dub. I think what Bill Trenton said, it kind of hint it's not gonna be dubbed. But well, we'll see. Maybe they'll change the way. They'll have something cool. But right now, from the Nintendo Direct, they did say, yeah, no dub. So so hashtag no dub, no buy. I'm debating. I mean, I'm not really no dub, no buy, but you got the idea. The point is, and I'm just guessing again. There's Atlas probably thinking the game might not sell, so they're probably just making some conclusion that said, hey, we're gonna cut some costs, and lately, if you know what's going on. So yeah, it is an unfortunate, depends again on your position. But if you're a dub lover, you support dub. This game probably not going to be dub. And like I said, the problem is that even so, Atlas is supposed to be one of the greater, better localization team. Even they basically stated that they admitted that localizing game and adding dub, they're not making a lot of money back. So that's why I remember the Atlas tax, which is basically on 3DS and to some extent Vita. They charge $10 more than a standard price for Vita or 3DS because they have said that they're not making a lot of profit. I mean, they even did a survey saying that, do you want us to support dubbing games or not? And from what I heard, the survey actually had a lot of people said dub. So again, we'll see what happens in the long run. Okay, so moving there is another good one is Virtual Console coming to the 3DS or the new 3DS with Super Nintendo Entertainment System Virtual Console. Kind of BS is only the new 3DS, and let me explain why. But again, At least now there's more than just Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Sega, Game Gear, and NES. Now finally Super Nintendo. But why only the new 3DS? Why not the older ones? I don't get it. Because if I remember the Ambassador program, it had the old one. The old one had Game Boy Advance. If I remembered, 10 Game Boy Advance game on the 3DS. So now, if you want to play SNES on the 3DS, especially Earthbound, you only buy it for the new 3DS. Oh man, that's kind of low there. But my theory is probably that they're gonna probably push cut to shove. They're gonna phase out. Well, they are already phasing out the 3DS. If you notice, and so that's why you can only see the new 3DS. I'm guessing the new 3DS is probably going to be a complement to the NX, even so the NX has a portable section. We'll see. So, yeah, that's an unfortunate if that's what's going to happen. Like, everything else is going to be now new 3DS. Like I said, even the game, like the Ambassador program, I had Game Boy Advance game. And that was 10 games. That was it. And I don't know what's going on there. Whatever. So anyway, that's like the bad part of Nintendo Direct. So the next time I'll be talking about the whole thoughts about the Nintendo Direct.